I'm like, what is he doing?
Oh,
Dude,
God. That
you're
is
in a
fan.
fucking store,
It's
you're shopping for Halloween. Of course something like that's going to happen to you.
well, they're statuesque, and all of a sudden they jump at you, and it freaks you out. That could happen to anybody. That could happen to you and me.
Yeah, but
So
that's you at work, right? Behind the bar. Yeah.
Welcome to Fish and Snacks, the podcast that teaches you all about what's going on in sports, in life, and in Hollywood. And now, how about a nice round of applause for Eric Fish Snyder and Brad Snacks Grunberg.
what are you eating?
Yeah, it's Halloween episode. I got to eat my candy, man.
What do you got? What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Probably Milky Way or
Yeah.
but,
You're a nugget type of guy. You like three. I like Three Musketeers.
oh yeah,
I like
that's
anything.
cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I
What are you
I was
doing?
lucky. We when we grew up in LA, you did too. We live in neighborhoods, so you couldn't wait. Who give a shit what you look like? You just get that candy, get that in the bag. It was
Look,
great.
the wrapper here.
Right. Well, welcome to Fish and Snacks. There, you keep eating, and I'm gonna do a little selling right here. Okay.
All right.
First of all, before we start selling, talk about this look that you have. The attire. It's very, very debonair. Go.
This is my Halloween costume. I'm Captain Snacks. And I go door to door with the kids, and I'm also their security. But I always cut in front of them to the front door to get the best candy. I've been doing it since I'm 5 years old, and I'm 60 now. So why stop? This hat is very special to me. I've been getting a lot of emails telling me, thank you for telling me and my family to watch the John Candy documentary on Amazon Prime. James Commissar is my best friend. He is the foremost TV and film collector in the world. And when John Candy died, I was so devastated. I was literally crying in the car. I cried for days. So he sent me this hat. This is John Candy's hat from Wagons East. There it is. See? And
Richard Lewis.
And Richard
Right?
Lewis, I know him too. God rest his soul. He died of Parkinson's last year. But John Candy and him worked so well together. James Commissar is the most beloved guy in the memorabilia business because he's the memorabilia police, because there's a lot of fake shit out there. And he found this for me, and I wear it proudly. I'm going to probably wear it for Halloween. People are going to go, what the fuck is this look? I go, I'm Captain Snacks, and this is John Candy's hat, motherfuckers. All right, so back off. I want the best fucking candy. I want the candy corns, the candy corn.
It's funny. The similar, you get candy on Halloween, and then you get the John Candy hat.
Yeah.
You know what that is, actually? Yeah. Because he was knighted. Like you get like Sir Laurence Olivier, Sir Sean Connery in England. He was like a Canadian knighted person, which means you are royalty in Canada. That's actually looks like what the Mounties wear. I think that's a Mountie hat. Which is their basically was basically their sort of military in the 30s and 40s before they became modernized. So you wear that, we pay homage. I like John Candy, but you know what else I like besides Fish and Snacks?
What?
This episode is brought to you by Dubby Energy drinks. Look at this, huh? We got the Dubby. I got the drink. I mean, it's oh my god. You know why? Coffee betrayed us. It did. I'd rather have this stuff. Coffee gave me anxiety, bad breath. Dubby said, quote, I got you, and delivered clean, crash-free focus that doesn't make your heart sound like dubstep. Go to dubby.gg snacks, use the code Fish and Snacks, one word, all caps, and get 10% off your entire order. Your productivity and your nervous system will thank you.
Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah, Dubby. I have a great Dubby story. I was exercising. And this girl came up to me and said, what's Dubby? And I told her. She bought it online, used our code, Fish and Snacks, and she called me, and we are going to go out for Halloween. How's that? Thank you, Dubby. Thank you, Dubby.
You're gonna.
She's 87 years old.
I'm gonna say, how old is she?
Yeah, she's wonderful. She is my best friend, and I can't wait to get it on with her. You know what I'm saying?
Going on a Dubby date. There's double dates and Dubby dates. So, speaking of the candy you're eating, we're gonna jump right into the show. Welcome everyone. This is number 18. Unbelievable. It's insane how fast time goes. And Halloween is obviously Snack's favorite holiday because his name is Snacks. So we ask you, Snacks, how many calories do you think you consume in a day?
Wow. Healthy. What's healthy? Times that by 10. Probably maybe 10,000.
You look at the back of everything, like the back of this, and it gives you all the breakdown of what's in there, and it gives you the calories, and it's like, well, it's calories per container 30. That's awesome. That's really good. So Dubby is good for your digestive system. You know what?
What?
I'm like you. Eat what you want. Exercise. Enjoy it because you enjoy it. So far, you've had 17 pieces of candy. I'm counting. That's fucking great, man. You've probably ingested 1,700 calories in 6 minutes and 4 seconds. Gold medal to Captain Snacks.
I go. Candy's good for you, right?
The John Candy Rocky Mountain Canadian Mountie hatted snack master.
That's why I'm eating candy because I love John Candy. I miss him so much.
We got some videos to show you. That's what we do here on Fish and Snacks, and I love the look, man. As Marissa Tomei said, and my cousin Vinny, you blend.
How's the porno mustache look with this look? Good?
No, it doesn't. You look, well, the porno mustache, you look, like you said, you got the Mountie hat on. You got the Captain Snacks. That's your old moniker from, you and the little guy when you did we will show some of those commercials you did was fantastic. But you look like you could be a lot of things. You look like you'd be picking oranges on the side of the 101 or the 405, buddy. And the way it's going right now with some of the things that are going on politically, we may need you.
Let me tell you something. I love those taco trucks, baby. I love those guys and girls. Oh, they're so good, those tacos. And hot dogs, too. The guy outside the maybe a club, he has hot dogs. Oh, that's where I eat. Well, I eat everywhere, but,
There's not a place. If it says free meal, you're there. You're first in line. You get a line pass for free meals. Hey, we got some videos. Let's show a fat guy
out of the refrigerator. Go eat tofu or something. You are not hungry. You just ate a whole goddamn pizza and a Diet Coke.
How many calories is that? A whole pizza and a Diet Coke. That's not good.
I'm not gay, but you have his number?
Okay. Well, you really are. First of all, you got a Dubby date with an 86-year-old. You want to go out with that guy. Buddy, the way you're dressed right now, anywhere you went to, if you walk down the Las Vegas Strip right now, you're getting it. You're getting, oh, look at that, man. That's awesome.
I want people to see the
sex appeal. If we could just see your nipples, it'd be great, but that's not going to happen.
No, please, no.
Too much flab. It's Halloween.
Watch this, yeah.
We're watching it. You're funny looking. I mean, it's great. Look at me. I got a Hawaiian shirt on, when it's 75 degrees, and you got that look. I look like a schlub compared to you. Halloween. Talk about Halloween. Talk about your favorite costume. If you remember your favorite costume that your parents put you in, can you say it?
Yeah, I think I dressed up like Steve Garvey. I love Steve Garvey, the great first baseman for the Dodgers, and then he went to San Diego. I did that. Oh, yeah. Dodgers.
I got merch for you, buddy. I was going to bring it. That is a 2025. The world. We'll talk about the World Series in our sports segment. He brought up Steve Garvey. Tell everyone who he is.
Steve Garvey, number 6 for the Los Angeles. Not batting. Number 6.
Yeah.
Steve Garvey. He was a great player. He wasn't very tall, but he was compact. And he was those 4 guys, Lopes, Russell, Say, and Garvey. Dusty Baker in the outfield. Steve Yeager behind the plate. Jimmy Wynn in center.
You got it. Remember that? Remember some of the picture? Remember Don Sutton on that team? Great player. Oh, man.
How about Charlie Huff?
Charlie Huff. Yeah. Doug Rao. Bert Hooten. Man. You get a hard on with eating candy. I get a hard on when you talk about the old Dodgers in the 70s.
You Papa Chubby? Okay.
Well, you dressed as Steve Garvey. I was also a sports guy. I dressed as Kenny Stabler. Yeah. I had the number 12. I'm not a lefty. He was a lefty.
Yeah.
But my mom made a mustache and a beard.
Oh, that's great.
And a little wig, and I walked around and we didn't have shoulder. She put like whatever. She put like t-shirts inside to make shoulder pads, and
wait, Kenny Stabler, did he smoke like on the sidelines?
Oh, yeah.
A cigarette after a touchdown.
Great. They all did that. Len Dawson did it. The coaches did it back then. Yeah. I mean, it was the whole different ball game back then. We could do a whole show about what athletes and things that happened in the 70s and that they could never get away with right now. I remember, Mark Sanchez that's in trouble right now for stabbing a guy. He got in trouble for eating a hot dog during when he was playing for the Jets, right? They're beating the Raiders 40-0 in Oakland, and he's eating a hot dog, and he just got they gave him a fine. I go, come on, the guy's hungry.
Yeah, did he do it on the sidelines, not during the game? No.
What would you do when you were the 12th man at University High School? Did you eat?
I did. This is crazy. So I was the 14th man on a 12-man team, and the cheerleaders loved me. They brought me a sandwich and a Coke on the bench. Okay, I would eat. The coach didn't see me. I was eating the sandwich. People are going, Grunny, put in Grunny. So I finished my sandwich, and then I got garbage time, and I hit a couple of threes, and I went back to my sandwich. Surprise!
Great bit. Saturday Night Live. That's a bit right for you right now. So Halloween, we talked about how we dressed and this and that, but there's some great Halloween prank videos. Let's shoot.
Let's go.
Keep them rolling. That's great. Come on, knock someone on their ass.
I got a question. I've been to your house.
Oh my God. That's just, the scary ones when you sit, and they come out at you. Yeah. You've been to my house. What about it?
Yeah, I'm saying, do the kids, safety is so important now, in Beverly Hills and Westwood, and they go to neighborhoods and they have security guards there. Do kids come by your house?
We have a lot of kids in the neighborhood. There's it's like old days. Well, how do you compare Beverly Hills?
No, it's not like old days. No.
Well, in Beverly Hills,
they don't do that anymore, man. There's creepy people. They are. No, I'm just saying in Los Angeles. I don't know about Vegas.
Vegas is creepy people, but I've handed out candy for this house 31 years and
that's good.
Never had a problem. Most of your neighbors, but there are creepers out there. I get nervous. Did you ever get a guy in his 50s come up dressed up with holding the candy thing? That's the guy you got to worry about.
How about 60s? Oh, that's
there you go. We know what you're doing on Friday the 31st. Let's show some more videos there, Snacks.
Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah. When you scare people, it's great. I love that because they're not expecting it. So we got a few more there, Mr. Decky.
Oh my God! Son of
a bitch! Those are always great when you take someone by surprise and you scare the shit out of them. That is fantastic.
Well,
you ever see that guy? There's a guy in Beverly Hills on Rodeo Drive, and he stands there like a bush, right? And it's like a hedge, and he jumps out at people. Oh my God! I thought Paris Hilton's gonna knock the shit out of this guy. She got so pissed off, man. So there's a job for you, Brad. Except have to be a big bush for you to get behind.
What kind of bush are you talking about? Oh, the bush.
Like a head. Who knows? Whatever a bush looks like. Leaves, sticks. Burning bush.
Remember Revenge of the Nerds when Booger said, "We got Bush."
Oh, it was so great.
That was a great movie.
Such a great movie.
I was so lucky to be in it.
More videos, kid?
What is he doing?
Oh, dude. God. That is fantastic.
You're shopping for Halloween. Of course, something like that's going to happen to you.
Well, they're statuesque, and all of a sudden they jump at you, and it freaks you out. That could happen to anybody. That could happen to you and me.
Yeah, but that's you at work. right behind the bar. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Strunk, can I get it? Can I get a drink?
Yeah.
No, I'm on a sugar
my
high from
break.
the. Yeah, Snatch gave me all this goddamn candy. I'm on a sugar rush. I can't do shit. So. And hey, is it true? Before we get to another video, did you know the guy? Did Barry Williams sleep with Florence Henderson? Did they have an affair?
I had him on a podcast.
She played the mom, and he played the oldest kid, Greg. I mean, what was his name?
Greg Brady.
Yeah. Did they sleep with each other in real life?
No. We asked him that question, Lauren, Francesca, and I, and he said, "Oh no, but we did go out on a date, but he wouldn't give it up. Yeah, he wouldn't. But he's very, very classy lady. We miss her. Robert Reed just had a birthday in heaven. Barry Williams is a great businessman. You know why? All the other actors didn't want to be known as Peter Brady, Bobby Brady, all this stuff. He embraced it. He goes on cruises. He's a great singer. Oh my goodness. He is really an amazing guy. And he told stories. He was on the Andy Griffith show. That's how they found him for Brady Bunch. Great, sure. great guy.
Brad, last week when you took the wrapper from an In-N-Out burger and started licking it and describing, there's the sauce, there's that nugget, hit the floor. Huge. Just
it's true.
The pheromones in me just went crazy. We know you love In-N-Out. Just rave about In-N-Out burger. Talk about how many you have a day. Talk about the buildup to go get it. How you get out of going to luncheons or doing things with your family to get In-N-Out burger. Talk about In-N-Out burger.
Yesterday, I went to the eye doctor just to get a checkup. Had to grab an In-N-Out at 11 o'clock, 10:30 they open. I ate it in the car. And then Dr. David Lazar looks at me and goes, "What the shit is that on your shirt?" I had sauce on my entire shirt. I was just in another world thinking about today. And I had onions because I get raw onions and grilled onions. I had it all on my fucking shirt. And that was, my parents were proud.
Because we love you and you're dressed up and this outfit's great. Best outfit you've ever had that I've seen you ever show on it. We're gonna get some hits on that one. Give us some In-N-Out videos.
1, 6, 7.
They went nuts. Oh, man. They went nuts over there.
I love those guys. It's like they won the lottery.
Yeah, they won the lottery. We got another one, Jordo? Brad, that is sensual.
Oh, yeah. You want to hear something funny? I joined OnlyFans, and they have a page for In-N-Out Burger, and there are all these beautiful ladies, and I just watch the burgers and the loaded fries with the cheese and the onions and the sauce. And then they have the secret menu, 4x4, 5x4. I'm going poo-poo in my pants thinking about it.
Go back to that video. When you can make an In-N-Out burger erotic, wow. Yeah. Talk about subliminal advertising. That was great. And you see the splash on there and pulling the patties together. We try to be more PG-13 on this show. F that. You know what I was thinking?
I like it. Spearmint Rhino.
Poop in my pants. Oh, wait. What's in the cup, right? Hey, Snatch, go back. What's in the cup?
I got a breakfast bowl for my mother, and I had to pick up a Coca-Cola at Chick-fil-A, baby. Oh, it's not a great place. Andy, we're going to go there later on today, okay?
Give me the counter. So far on the show with the candy and that, and the 2,400 calories. We'll blow them up. Who's the fat guy in Willy Wonka? Oh, look at it. Twix, Snickers. What else you got there? Love Twix.
Amazon.
I'm hungry.
And Willy Wonka the fat kid.
That's
Augustus Gloop.
Augustus Gloop. See, you would know that. It's too bad that movie came out in '72. That came out 8-10 years later. You could have auditioned for that movie.
That's the best Willy Wonka. of all.
Oh, Gene Wilder, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, didn't you think Johnny Depp reminded me of a pedophile? This is the way he looked, he's kind of creepy. The way he looked at the kids and went, "Do you want to get some candy?"
Oh,
yeah.
I tell you about Johnny Depp. I waited on him in the commissary when he did Edward Scissorhands, and I hadn't seen him for many years because I left Fox. He was with his kid at Benihana on La Cienega, and I tapped his shoulder and I go, "Excuse me, Johnny, you remember Johnny Cocktails? I still have your pen." He is the nicest guy.
You that's what you do. People remember you.
They do.
Do you think the ones that are at? You told me that two guys. You said that, well, one guy, I remember Kevin Kline, and there was another one says was a jerk off to you in a commissary.
Harry
Hamlin.
Think
they remember
Harry
you?
Hamlin, yeah.
Harry Hamlin. Wow.
Yeah.
You think they remember you?
No, they asked for another waiter.
Yeah.
But you know who protected me was Danny Glover and Steve Martin. They said, "Kevin, what are you doing? The guy's working." And Steve Martin looked at me. He goes, "How's your career? What's going on?" Steve Martin and Danny Glover, class act. I mean, maybe Kevin Kline had a bad day, but this happened 3 days in a row. So.
You know what? Before we get to stupid oddball crimes, just a great new segment here on Fish and Snacks. When someone says to you, "How's your career?" your response should have been, "It would be better if you could help with it." I know that's not really what you do, but
no, that's good.
But yeah, I would say that's what I would do.
Work.
I would say, "How's my career?"
Question. I got to ask you a question about Shucks Tavern. You're a great guy. You're very personable. You're funny behind the bar. Does anybody say, "Hey, man, I want to poach you over here at my other bar"? Or have you ever? No. I mean,
no, when I was younger. When I was younger, but people know me now. You know what they call me? You know what the young kids call me? And I look great. They call me the Medicare kid because I'm 65. They call me Grandpa. I tell stories like you tell stories like when you were driving the lift. They always say, "Fish, what was it like in the 80s and the 70s?" And their eyes are like this. I mean, because they don't believe the stories. Different things in the 70s.
No, I gotta try that In-N-Out burger.
What the hell is in that burger? They put on my burger. Yo, they put on my burger, man.
Wait, how did you get that? That's me.
Dad, you want that guy walking into your restaurant and getting pissed off? That's whatever you want, sir. Yeah, oh, here.
You got to be so careful. God, anybody could walk in and do something crazy like that.
Yeah.
But one time I was at McDonald's, surprise, and this homeless guy walked in, and he was talking nonsense and this, and then there was a girl behind the counter, and he was screaming at her, and I looked at him. I said, "Buddy, take it down a couple fucking notches, or you're going to get a Big Mac in your ass." And you know what he did? He left.
He bent over.
Wait, that was you. Oh, that was you. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember that? We just showed the one with the opening of the burger. Yeah. Stupid oddball crimes. Unbelievable stuff this kid's put together. Okay. A Kentucky man Snacks was arrested. I start laughing when I read this text because it's unbelievable. This is all true. Sure. Kentucky man was arrested on Saturday, October 4th, after he placed Halloween decorations on his property that show fake bodies with the titles of elected officials. Oh my God. Stephen Markham, 58, in Stanton, Kentucky, decorated his yard with the district judge, mayor, zoning manager. You couldn't do that. You could maybe get away with that in Kentucky. So let's move on to a couple of these I thought were fantastic. A firefighter's playing chicken with the police car. In Aurora, Colorado, 2 on-duty firefighters drove a fire truck in a way that forced a police sergeant off the road. The prosecutor called their actions, quote, "childish and foolish," but declined to file criminal charges. Oh, man. You can tell. Got a few more of these and we'll move on. But this is one we could all basically, this is something you could relate to, Snacks. Plainview, Texas. I know it will. Intoxicated man arrested for public urination after a warning. Between early September, Snacks, and early October, police logged various arrests. One standout, a visibly intoxicated man who ignored a trespass warning and urinated in public multiple times. Okay. So it's called a timeless crime, but ignoring a warning and trespass, you get this. You get either 8 to 10 or I'll take the regret, whichever that means. It's crazy. So let's do 2 more. Riding the lawnmower to freedom. A guy in a prison work detail took a riding lawnmower and tried to escape while everyone else was mowing. Why it's wild? He escapes. He did on a lawnmower, not a car, not a motorcycle, a mower. Okay, huge.
Smart
And then the last one I'll talk about was a semi-truck full of Corvettes for the getaway. The story is a man who just got out of prison stole a semi-truck loaded with 10 Corvettes, over $1 million worth of cars as his escape. The scale and audacity are massive, but the stupidity is in thinking you could steal a truck full of high-profile vehicles and get away clean. He did. Wow.
What?
Yeah. Got away clean. Wow. I mean, Jesus. All right. Got to ask you this one because you asked me this before, and I was going to ask you if you wanted to do it. I can't because I got a really bad back. Brad, golfing. Have you ever been golfing?
I worked at the Braemar Country Club when I was about 20 years old in the grill. I don't like golf, but I love riding in the cart with the beer and the food. And keep everybody laughing, but I'm not a good golfer. I tried one time miniature golf, and it was horrible.
Yeah, I tried. I was actually a decent golfer in my youth, but then when I started getting back issues in the late 80s, early 90s, Tiger Woods just had his 7th back surgery. 7.
I saw that. Oh my goodness!
It's the torque. It's coming around, and it's just that motion. It's a very athletic move, and you're using, like I said, such torque into swinging that club onto the tee shot to take that ball 250 yards. You can really do some disc damage. But I love the game, and we've got some golf videos.
Great. Think that guy was drunk?
No, that was you driving, and there was a burger in the middle of the road. You stopped that. I'm not going to run over that thing. So, sorry, I flew through the goddamn window, but you saved the burger. You ate.
That's all I cared about. Yeah. Let me ask you a question about sports. Tiger Woods needs to retire. Okay. These guys keep going on. I don't want to see him limping around on the 18th hole.
He's not competitively golfing.
Let me finish. There's a lot of these athletes that keep on going. Like I hope LeBron, by the way, LeBron is not playing right now, and he's injured. But my Golden State Warriors are now 2-0, and NBA is incredible, right? Did you watch those first 2 nights, or the first night, double overtime, and then the Golden State Warriors beat the Lakers? Wow, I love basketball.
It's got when we get to our sports segment, you got a lot worse things happening in basketball right now than that. And it's one of the biggest scandals is about to hit, and it takes away from. You're right. Forget that. You know, when this show drops Monday, if you go back and look what Shia did last night, throwing down 51 for Oklahoma City. The games last night were like Golden State 145, Indiana 141. Shia beat Denver. I mean, it was just incredible scoring. It looked like there was no defense.
No, Golden State beat Denver.
Then Shia beat Indiana. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was one or the other. But yeah, the sport's great if they can keep their head out of their ass. And you know what? I'll say one thing. Segue, focus some more golf videos. Leave the gambling in Las Vegas where I live.
Gambling's everywhere now, and pot is everywhere now. You know, that was taboo back in the 70s, right? Yeah. No gambling in Vegas.
People smoked pot in the 70s.
No. No sports gambling in Vegas.
Oh.
No.
Sports gambling in Vegas. There's sports gambling in Vegas. Every sports book.
No. I mean that, but nothing in Vegas. You know, a team couldn't be in Vegas, and you could bet on them.
No, you can now. Yeah, so we got some more golf videos with Brad driving a golf cart. Probably. Let's see. What is Caddyshack?
Header.
There he is. That's him. Did you see the physique? You know, you went. You okay after that false next?
Yeah, I feel it's going to leave a mark, but I'm okay.
Went right in that water, man. Ooh,
who golfs during? Like you see guys out there during the rain. They must have really loved the game.
if you're on a course, you got a tee time and you can't, it's some that might have been an exclusive course. And hey, you could play golf in the rain. It's stupid, but you're not gonna get the best shot. But hey, that guy was dedicated, and he talk about hitting one into the drink. He went pop. We got another one, Jordo. What the?
Oh no!
He's gonna hit it off. That's his butthole. Brad, you look good. Look at your ass.
I look good.
Look at your ass, Brad.
I have a couple pimples on my ass. But...
That's Snacks' latest acting gig. See him on TikTok. Boy, that's funny. How did that leave a mark?
No, I enjoyed it.
You are a masochist, son. You fucking 2,400 calories and likes people sticking
2,400, 5,000 plus. What are you talking about?
Well, you haven't eaten in the last 12 minutes, so you're digesting a little bit. It's good. It's good for you.
Thanks, doctor.
So, Dr. Bindi Boom Bots. This is our Halloween show. We're Fish and Snacks, the funniest Halloween mugshots and arrests. We're keeping it coming. Keeping the comedy coming. Look at this guy next to me, man.
Let's do it.
Oh my! Look at that!
Wow, that guy.
He looks? You know who he looks like?
Who?
Haley Joel Osment. That's the actor's name, doesn't he?
Yeah, Sixth Sense. Yeah,
Sixth Sense. He was in the Entourage movie.
Right.
Oh my God! Look at that cave. That might is that his attire, Jordo?
Or,
is that just
or Chaz Bono?
I definitely Chaz Bono.
Chaz Bono on Curb in the locker room. Oh, that was so.
Snacks dated Chastity. It went so bad he turned into Chaz. Let's give it some more. Oh man, what is that? We just did the Ronald McDonald thing. What is this guy? This guy's got his. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, Gumby. Oh,
you're arresting. I didn't know what that was. That is Gumby. So they're arresting. These are people getting arrested or mugshots. They're arrested. What could have Gumby done that you need two guys to haul you off?
He might have been, walking up to girls and, squeezing tush. You never know. That happened to me. The guy thought it was a chick and he grabbed my tushy and squeezed. And I look over and he goes, oh God. I go, it felt good. Can I have your number?
Anyone, you'll take anyone grabbing your tushy. You don't care, guy or girl. Trust me.
Trans, I don't care. Anybody.
You don't care anymore. If they're grabbing your tushy, you're in. These are great mugshots. I love that. Okay. What could that have done? She was at Andre's when you brought Nanny Klein there. She saw Nanny Klein didn't tip and try to smack her. You got her to the ground, got arrested. I love it.
She smacked her hair that I just took her to Miwa's hair salon. And, the big.
No one's messing with Nanny. No one's messing with Nanny Klein. Yeah. No.
Wait,
imagine Nanny Klein.
Grandma Rose get her hair done all the time?
Oh God. No. Remember this? Because my grandmother was from New York. Like, remember your one? It wasn't Erical. Take me to the beauty parlor. It was always the beauty parlor. Remember they put their hair in those big giant ovens that were like
yes.
And every woman, Nanny Klein did it. My my brother said this. When you get older, God forbid, and I'm getting there, when you're a lady, you either have two colors of hair, salmon or blue-gray, Oh, give me another mugshot. We're on a roll. What is that? I don't know, man.
Is that a banana? Yeah.
I hope so.
Ooh. Oh, that's scary.
Give me some more. We love this.
What is that? Zebra? What is that?
I don't know what he is, but he's not happy. But he's over 5 feet. We know that.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
What's that in his front? Is that like a udders? He's a cow.
Is he pregnant?
That's the udder. If he went on all fours, he'd be a cow, I guess.
Oh, a cow. Yeah. Jordan, our producer, Jordan Deck. He's good.
Good guy. He's great. Jordan Deck's the only guy I know our producer. Got a full head of hair. He's a handsome kid. He's 30 years old. We'll get him on the show. He's a handsome foot. And then he's got a beard. He's got like 2 gray hairs in the beard. It's like
a little patch. Yeah.
Like a little patch. It's like, oh,
Oh,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
funny.
I got to go to Starbucks and get my girlfriend Erica another fucking latte. You're kidding me. I got to do a show right now. Jesus Christ. Because this episode, we got to get, we're talking about, we're on the golf course. This episode is brought to you also by Oryx Outdoors, the gear that makes you look like a wilderness expert, even if your idea of survival is eating granola bars in your backyard. Have a couple granola bar snacks to help your fucking.
I'm thinking about going camping after our sponsor because they are the
Let me
best.
finish this up. When you're climbing mountains, which you won't do, wading through rivers, which you float, or just trying to take a selfie that says, I hike, and guess what? I like me, John Candy. While standing on a parking lot curb, Oryx has the gear to keep you dry, warm, and slightly less likely to fall into a creek like that idiot in the golf course. Check out oryxoutdoorsnacks.com. Use a promo code FISHSNACKS for 10% off your order. One word, all caps, fish snacks, because nothing says, quote, I belong in nature, like pretending you could start a fire while actually Googling how to start a fire. So, snacks.
Yeah.
This guy got arrested for DUI wearing a prison Halloween costume. All right.
Okay.
If we can get a picture of this guy, look at this. Okay, I'm going to read it. A man dressed in a prison uniform for Halloween ended up in handcuffs after the California Highway Patrol arrested him on suspicion of driving under the influence. Quote, when reality writes a script, CHP Hayward wrote on X, not the costume they plan to wear for real, but choices matter. CHP officers shared a photo of the man from behind. He wore an orange Department of Corrections outfit and had his hands placed behind his back as an officer put him in cuffs. The photo also showed a liar gun, which showed that the man was allegedly driving at 90 miles per hour. A CHP spokesperson identified the man as Jose Balenciaga Avendano, adding that this was not his first arrest. At the end of the post, the CHP added that this warning, quote, always plan a sober ride home. Don't let poor decisions haunt you. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
They're absolutely right. It's
yeah.
I get it. You know, you're not cute doing that kind of stuff. Don't think about yourself. Think about the lady that's going to get milk at 3 a.m. for her kid.
Amen. Amen. Yep. One bad decision changes your life forever. Yep.
Okay. We got some sports to talk about, baby. I
I
got the merch for you. My wife went and got this for us. The World Series 2020.
Nice.
I started at the beginning. We talked about Steve Garvey. That's the World Series 2025 Los Angeles Dodgers hat.
Wow.
Starts tonight. Best of 7, 2 Toronto, 3 in LA. If necessary, 2 in Toronto. Of course, I'm picking the Dodgers.
Of course. I think Toronto's going to give them a great series, but the Dodgers have the experience and they're stacked with talent. Go Dodgers, go blue. Tommy Lasorda is in blue heaven going, come on, guys, let's get it done.
And you know what? Didn't Fernando Valenzuela die recently? And he was a great Dodger.
Valenzuela died last year.
Do it, Fernando Valenzuela. Do it for him. He's just
Fernando,
he's great.
The best 1981, the best left-hander to come out of Mexico. He was really, really young. And man, he had that screwball, the fastball, special guy.
You're right. You know, that's the one thing I love about baseball is how cross-cultural it is. That the number one selling jersey in the world is a Japanese player for the Los Angeles Dodgers called Shohei Ohtani, who's doing things that's never been done before. You brought up Valenzuela because my kid asked me, Dad, was there? Max said to me, Bear Down, University of Arizona. He said, Brad's alma mater, where they filmed Revenge of the Nerds. He said, Dad, was there anyone back in the past like Ohtani that wasn't American? I said, I brought up Valenzuela. He was, wasn't he discovered like in a sandlot, Brad Snacks, in Mexico by some guy, and no one knew? He's like, he was pitching like in a club league.
He was pitching in a club league. He was 18 years old. Can you imagine the Dodgers pick him out of a scout went to see him and said, you got to look at this guy. And it changed his life forever. Can you imagine living in Mexico, which is a beautiful place, and coming to Hollywood? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was a great guy because a friend of mine, Mead, he does all the sports cards and all the sports, signings, and he had him under his banner. And Fernando was kind, nice, and funny, you know.
Sure was. Before we get to the NBA and the scandal and then the great game, NFL, we're halfway point of the season. Can you ever remember a season, Snacks, where there's such parity? There's no great team, which makes it great. Last year, Kansas City and Buffalo were way ahead of everybody. And you went to Busby's, you followed their pattern. And in the other conference, the NFC, the Eagles were forget it. You just knew that one of those or two of those three are going to be in the Super Bowl, and ended up being Kansas City and Philadelphia. This year, any given Sunday, someone can win. And I think that's good for the game, don't you?
It's great for the game. It's really good. The parity is so important. And you know what? I'm going to take my Buffalo Bills. They've lost 2 in a row. I love the Raiders, but I think the season's over there. Love the Rams. Love the Chargers. They came back last night. They won.
Your alma mater was named in Review Journal, University High School.
Oh, what?
The Raiders asked to scrimmage with University High School during their bye week this week, and your alma mater said, "No, we need competition."
Oh, they did not. Come on.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't believe that.
So, Chauncey Billups is one of my heroes, or was Hall of Fame. He's a head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers.
Pistons,
yeah, and this guy Rozier and this guy Dante, they're all involved in this huge. For 4 years, the FBI found a gambling ring tied to. I guess Billups would bring players into a poker game, and they attracted other people that had money, and they kind of rigged the games in a
No, they did rig the game. So basically, Chauncey and the celebrity was the face card, and the people they brought in were called fish.
Really?
Yes, called fish, and they would come to poker games in L.A., Miami, New York, and the poker. You know how they shuffle the cards? They knew exactly what cards were going out, and the blackjack. They knew what cards these guys had because they had a camera under the table looking at the card. And all these guys lost millions and millions of dollars. And of course, Chauncey Phillips and his merry men, they went, and it's all mobbed up with mobs, all the Gambinos and the.
Yeah, and there's great. Your good friend James Gandolfini, rest in peace. There's all these great memes on Instagram and TikTok of him standing there with the cigar over the card games, and the guys are shuffling. I mean, it's too soon, I think. But the Rozier angle is, prop bets. If you don't know what prop bets are, it's okay. So when Golden State played,
explain it to our audience.
So let's say Golden State's playing the Clippers in a couple of days, and the prop bet will be over under 25 points for Steph Curry, over under 12 rebounds for Draymond Green. Okay, you could bet that. If a player obviously he sees that, he goes to another angle and tells a bookie or one of his friends, bet the under on the 12. I'll make sure I don't get 12. And they caught one guy doing that. Then they caught the Dante. Is it Dante Moore? Dante Moore was giving information about players who were injured. He was on the Indiana Pacers. I might be wrong about this, but I know what he did was right. What he did was correct. He would tell people, hey, I know it hasn't come out yet, but LeBron's not going to play for the Lakers for the next 2 games. So bet because they're not going to win without him. And it's just, we're at a point right now. So Shaq said it perfectly, and I'll end it with this. I had to listen to him and Charles Barkley talk about this situation. And he goes, when's enough? He goes, these guys make $9 million a year. They're that greedy.
Yeah.
People like that just have to have more.
Gilbert Arenas, point guard from University of Arizona. Oh, they mobbed him up. They arrested him. He's out on bail. All these guys, you know what it is? They can't get enough action. Okay. They make $100 million in their career, and they're still doing this fucking nonsense, right? I mean, can you imagine? And then you're in with the mob. Then they go like this, Chauncey, you better do what we say, or we're going to Adam Silver. I'm just telling you.
It takes got to be careful. Your favorite sport had a huge scandal, 2001, 2000. Tim Donahue, if you can find it on Netflix, where they fixed games. They admitted to fixing games. He has a call with the commissioner, then David Stern, and you hear Stern's voice saying, Kobe, Shaq, and Michael Jordan don't foul out the whole year. And he goes, Mr. Commissioner, do you hear what the fuck I said? That's fixing games. All right. These leagues can't afford it. Now, what I'm thinking, being an NFL fan, if they did when the feds do an investigation, it's at least 4 years. Okay. And they don't give indictments unless they think it's 100% closed case. I'm worried about the NFL. If it happened in the NBA, Snacks, don't you think the NFL could happen?
In baseball, every sport. Money talks, bullshit walks. It's so sad. What happened? Oh, by the way, I'm so happy they have instant replay because some of these refs at the end, they don't spot the ball right. It's 4th down and they have to punt. I mean, it's really bad. It's going to get worse.
We're gonna jump out. We're gonna end this with a couple of like some movies coming out for Halloween. And okay. I wish you were in one of them. I wish one was called Slices, and maybe in the future.
How about Snacks? Or no?
How about Snacks and Slices?
By the way, Slices has changed the name. Ready? Door Slash.
That's great.
Is that good?
Door Slash. Yeah. Hey, I called DoorDash and I got Door Slash.
Hello. Great movie. Smart. It's going to be made very soon.
Jordo got me these great. I'll do 2 of them. Okay. First of all, I don't know if you heard about Black Phone 2. It's with Ethan Hawke. And it's a kid struggles his life after his captivity. His sister begins receiving calls in her dreams from a black phone and seeing disturbing visions of 3 boys being stalked at a winter camp known as Alpine Lake. Rotten Tomatoes is all over this. And he said, and Ethan Hawke, who I love as an actor, you might know him, phenomenal. How about another one? We're going to give it 3 films I want. And one time we're going to show 2. How about Coyotes, Jordo? Coyotes is coming out. Trapped in their Hollywood Hills home, a family fights for survival when caught between a raging wildfire, and a pack of savage coyotes, which stole 10 In-N-Out burgers from Snacks. Stars Brad Snatch Grunberg, his whole family, Brittany Allen, and Justin Long. I was pissed off at Justin Long. I had the biggest crush on Drew Barrymore, and he married her. Fucking asshole.
Oh,
could have been you. Last one. How about this one, Jordo? How about this one, Snacks? Frankenstein. Comes out November 7th. This is supposed to be, and I give you the cast, you're going to shit. A brilliant but egotistical scientist, you know the story, Snacks, brings a creature to life in this monstrous experiment that leads to the undoing of both the creator and his tragic creation. Okay, the director is Guillermo del Toro, phenomenal. Oscar Isaac, Academy Award winning guy, and Christoph Waltz. Remember Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Bastards?
He was a great actor. Oh, great actor. Man.
So we're in that time. It's funny. Halloween's a time when the kids go out and get candy and get dressed up and as Steve Garvey and Kenny Stabler and look like you do now. You look like John Candy in a Superman's outfit, going to In-N-Out Burger and taking a dump while you go through the drive-thru. That's you. But it also brings out the macabre. All the Halloween movies that we grew up with Mike Myers and Friday the 13th. How many Friday the 13th were there, Snacks? And how many were you in?
Never been in a horror film, but I want to be. God, I'm a comedy guy all the way, but I love cinema. I love TV, but I love comedy. But yeah, Halloween is my friend John Orlando, his beautiful fiance, Vanessa. Her favorite holiday is Halloween. So shout out to her.
She's a sweetheart.
Isn't she nice?
Well, you haven't been in a horror film, but if you keep that mustache going, you're going to be in a horror film.
Yeah. They banned me from In-N-Out Burger because of the mustache.
No, they didn't. Love your look. Love you. Healthy, happy.
That's the myth.
Halloween, enjoy. Do me a favor. You can go to Walgreens or CVS or any one of your pharmacies in the greater Los Angeles area and get a calorie count. I just want you. Yeah, exactly. You could actually get a calorie counter. I want to see for our next show. Go take a calorie counter of 1 day of you eating. Make it on Halloween. Well, we'll have it. We're gonna be taping on Halloween. But I bet you hit the 10,000 mark.
So what? I should go higher. Yeah,
What's your point? What's your point, Fish?
My point is, this is show number 18. I want to thank James Commissar for this hat. Check him out on the Commissar Collection, museumofTV.org. Tell him Fish and Snacks. He's got memorabilia to sell. He's got everything. He has everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Okay? James Commissar, the Commissar Collection. John Candy, we love you. We love our family. And we love happy Halloween to everybody. Be safe out there. That's Eric Fischneider. I'm Brad, Captain Snacks Grunberg. We'll see you on 19. Happy Halloween.